Hi dears, this is Raji. In this video, we are going to learn about the nomenclature of organic compounds which are having more than one aldehyde functional group. In the previous video, we were discussing about the nomenclature of aldehydes having substituents also and unsaturation also. How to write the common name and IUPAC name also we had discussed. To understand this concept better, you can just go through that once. Yeah, you can see the link over here. Okay? Yes. Now, how to name this compound? Here also one aldehyde group is present and here also another one is present. So, including both this functional group, yeah, we will have to find out the longest carbon chain. Correct? Yes. So, if 5 carbon atoms are present, what will be the name of the compound? It is pentane. And we are telling that at the first and the fifth position, 2 aldehyde groups are present. So, what's the name of the compound? Pentane 1,5 diol. This will be the name of the compound. Got it? What about the next one? Here also and here also, 2 aldehyde groups are present. So, including these two functional groups, we will find out the longest carbon chain. Okay, which is a root word prop. But when two similar functional groups are present, we will write the complete name propane. Okay, propane. Yeah. At the first position also, third position also, aldehyde group is present. Propane 1,3 diol. This will be the name of the compound. What about the next one? Yeah, earlier it was an ethane, correct? No, 2 carbon atoms are present. So, how to write the name? Ethane, yeah, 1,2 diol. This is the name of the compound. This compound has got a common name also. You should remember it, okay? When you are learning Cannizaro reaction, it will become useful for you. So, that is glyoxal. Along with this thing, you can remember that also. That's it. Easy. Now, how to name these compounds? What's so special about them? See, more than 2 aldehyde groups are attached to the carbon chain directly. Here also, and here also. 3 functional groups are present. So, that time naming is different. Remember, whenever more than 2 aldehyde functional groups are coming and which in turn are directly attached to the carbon chain, we will exclude this aldehyde group and give the numbering. That means the longest carbon chain will be like this. Okay, yeah. So, we won't consider this aldehyde group. We are excluding these 3 aldehyde group. Got it? Okay. As the longest carbon chain contains 3 carbon atom, yeah, the root word will be prop, but we will write it as propane. Correct? Yeah. Now, how to name this aldehyde group? We won't be using the suffix al. Why? In the previous video also, we were discussing about it. When we are choosing the longest carbon chain, excluding this aldehyde carbon atom, instead of suffix al, we will be using the suffix carbaldehyde. Okay, so you should remember that in this case also. So, what's the name of the compound? Propane 1, 2, 3 tricarbaldehyde. Okay, that's the name of the compound. So, we are telling that to first, second and third carbon atom aldehyde groups are attached. Got it? Yeah, see in this case, if you are drawing a line like this, okay, groups which are present on the left hand side also, right hand side also, both are identical. So, you can number from left to right also, right to left also. You can remember it, okay? Yes. Now, what about this compound? Here also, 1, 2 and 3. 3 aldehyde groups are present and which are directly attached to the carbon chain. If so, what we will do? We will exclude this aldehyde group. Okay, then only we will be giving a number. In this case, the compound is not symmetrical. It is an unsymmetrical compound. Look at this one. The groups which are present on either side, it is different. Okay, so that time we will have to think about the lowest sum rule. Okay, to satisfy that, yeah, we will be giving a number from right to left. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Excluding the aldehyde group, we are finding out the longest carbon chain. So, in this case, what's the name of the compound? 4 carbon atoms are there in the carbon chain. So we will write it as butane. Okay. To first, second and the fourth carbon atom aldehyde groups are attached. Butane 1, 2, 4 tricarbaldehyde. Okay. Yeah, that will be the name of the compound. Got it? Yes. What about the next one? Yeah. See this one. Here, how many aldehyde groups are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. All are directly attached to the carbon chain. Now it is easy. See, if more than 2 functional groups are there, we are excluding this aldehyde. And it's a symmetrical compound. See, groups which are present on the left hand side also, right hand side also. It is similar only. So either you can give the number from left hand side or from the right hand side. Okay. So it is a 5 carbon alkane. So we will write it pentane. Then to first, second, fourth and fifth carbon atom aldehyde groups are attached. So what will be the name? 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. When 4 aldehyde groups are present, we will be using tetra. Correct? Tetracarbaldehyde. That will be the name of the compound. Understood? It's so easy, right? Yes. Now see this one. How to name these compounds? Why it is different from the previous compound? See this one. Here, these 2 aldehyde groups are directly attached to the carbon chain. But see this one. Yeah, this aldehyde group is not directly attached to the carbon chain, right? Yeah, which in turn is attached by means of an alkyl group. Correct? So that time we can't exclude this aldehyde group. So we will consider this group together as a substituent. As this group is becoming the substituent, what we will do? We will go for the longest carbon chain, including these 2 aldehyde group. So how to number it? As per the lowest sum rule. Okay. Yeah, the numbering should be done from right to left. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6. This will be the longest carbon chain, including these 2 aldehyde groups which are directly attached to the carbon chain. And what about this one? How to name this substituent? Whenever CHO group is coming as a substituent, we call it as formyl group. So we are telling that a formyl group is attached to methyl group. So the name of this substituent will be formyl methyl. So what's the name of the compound? It can be written as 3-formyl methyl. And the longest carbon chain contains 6 carbon atoms. So the root word will be hexane we will write. Okay, hexane. Yeah, 1,6-dial. Okay, yeah. This will be the name of the compound. Got it, no? But in some other books, you can see the name of the substituent in one more way. This methyl formyl group will be written in another way. What is that? We will see that also. To understand that, I have written the aldehyde group in this way. So, this is the longest carbon chain. The substituent which is directly attached to the main chain should be given number 1 and this carbon should be given number 2. Okay, then this will become an ethyl group. Correct, no? And you are telling that, yeah, one oxygen atom attached to this second carbon atom. So, what will be the name of the substituent? You can write it as 2-oxoethyl. Correct, no? Okay. So, in this way also, it will be written in some books. So, what's the name of the substituent? 2-oxoethyl group. And which in turn is attached to the third carbon atom. So this compound can also be named as 3,2-oxoethyl. Correct? Yeah, that is a complex substituent. So we will put it in a bracket, right? 3,2-oxoethyl. Yeah, then as usual, hexane 1,6-dial. In this way also you can write the name of this compound. Correct, no? So how to remember? If you are including this carbon also for numbering, yeah, usually we will name it as oxo. Okay. Otherwise, if you are excluding this aldehyde group, we will write it as formyl. So you can remember that. Okay. Now see the second one. How to name this compound? Here there is a carboxylic acid functional group. Along with that, 2 aldehyde groups are also present. So in the previous video, we were discussing about a priority order for the functional group. According to that, carboxylic acid will be having more priority compared to that of aldehyde group. Correct? So, if you are naming this compound, the name of the compound should end with carboxylic acid or oic acid. So, these two aldehyde groups will become the substituents. So, how the numbering should be done? From left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. In this aldehyde group, we are not including this carbonyl carbon for numbering. So, what will be the name of this substituent? We will call it as formyl. Okay. In this aldehyde group, we are including this carbonyl carbon for numbering. So, what will be the name of this substituent? We can give the name oxo. So, in the alphabetical order, if you are considering, formyl group will be coming first, right? Yeah. So, what will be the name of the compound? We can say that, yeah, C4 formyl. Then 5 oxo. Then how many carbon atoms are there? Totally 5 are there. So you can write it as pentanoic acid. Okay, that will be the name of the compound. Pentanoic acid. Got it? Now see the last compound. Here carboxylic acid group is present. Yeah, alcohol group, hydroxyl group is present, and then aldehyde group is also present. So, yeah, compared to aldehyde and hydroxyl group, yeah, see carboxylic acid will be having more priority. Okay, we were discussing about that. So, the name of the compound should be ending with oic acid, right? And the other two groups, aldehyde and alcohol group, these two will become the substituent. So, how the numbering should be done? From right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, what will be the name of this substituent? If you are including this carbonyl carbon, we will call it as oxo. When OH group is coming as a substituent, we will call it as hydroxy. So, which one will be coming first in the alphabetical order? That will be, yeah, hydroxyl group. Okay, so what will be the name of the compound? Yeah, 3-hydroxy. Then we are telling that, yeah, at the fifth position, one oxo group is present. 5 oxo. Then how many carbon atoms are present? Totally 5. So that will be pentanoic acid. Okay. So you can name this compound in one more way. So instead of including this carbonyl carbon which is present here, we can exclude this aldehyde group. That means we are numbering till this carbon atom, and the entire aldehyde group we are considering it as a substituent. So that time what will be the name of the substituent? It will be formyl. Okay. Formyl or hydroxy, which one will be coming first in the alphabetical order? Formyl only. So this compound can also be named as 4-formyl. Then 3-hydroxy. Here in the longest carbon chain, we are including only 4 carbon atoms. So yeah, what will be the name? Butanoic acid. That will be the name of the compound. Got it? So if you are trying to learn this kind of compounds, like you will have a strong hold on the nomenclature of aldehydes. Now we will see the questions related to this. Now see this question. I have taken these questions from NCERT exemplar book. Now you are able to do all this question. Okay, read and find out what will be the IUPAC name of the following structures they are asking. So what's the name of this compound? Yeah. 2 carbon atoms are there and 2 aldehyde groups are also present. So earlier it was ethane. Whenever 2 functional groups are coming, yeah, we will write the complete name. So ethane 1,2-dial. This will be the name of the compound. Correct, no? So what will be the name of the next one? If you are writing the name as benzene 1,4-dial, it's wrong. Okay. So in the previous video we were discussing about that. There is a particular rule when aldehyde group is attached to a ring system. Okay. So again we are not explaining that. We have already learned about it. So what will be the name of the compound? Yeah, benzene 1,4-dicarbaldehyde. That will be the name of the compound. How we are getting this name? Yeah, we had explained it already. What about this one? Here bromo group is also present, aldehyde group is also present. We are giving more importance to the aldehyde group, which is having more priority, right? The aldehyde group attached carbon atom will be given number 1. From there, that bromine will be attached to the third carbon atom, right? So bromine is a substituent. So how to name this compound? 3-bromo. Okay, benzaldehyde. This also we had discussed in the previous video. If you have any doubt related to that, you can just go through that also. Okay, yes. Now see this question. Write the structural formula of the compound 4-formyl 3-methyl butanoic acid. How to draw the structure? For this kind of questions, you will have to see the root word of the compound, that is butan or butanoic acid. So we will write a 4-carbon compound, correct? No? To that, carboxylic acid functional group also is attached. Okay, so whenever carboxylic acid group is present, we will be giving priority to that functional group. So this should be given number 1, right? And they are telling that to the third carbon atom methyl group is attached. So write it. Here one CH3 group will be present. And to the fourth carbon atom one 4-methyl group is also present. So we will have to attach an aldehyde group over here. Correct? So in this case, they have excluded this aldehyde functional group and given the number. We had already discussed about this. Now what we need to do? The other valencies of carbon should be satisfied by hydrogen. So here it will be CH2, CH, CH2 will be coming. See, this will be the structure of the compound. It's so easy, right? Now see this question. This also I have taken from NCERT exemplar book. So after watching part 1 and part 2 of nomenclature of aldehyde, you might have become already experts in that. So you can try this question by yourself, and I'll write the answer for this question in the description box. You can just check it. See you in the next video. Till then, bye for this time.